Welcome everyone to the video. This is Surya Soul Sun. We're here to talk about the Magicae Cattus Oracle cards. And we have here a master deck that today we're going to be reading. Anyone that wants to come in, if you have questions, you can put it in the chat, put it in the comments. If you're watching this video a little later, you can see the entirety of this cat deck. It has magic, it has felines, it has sacred geometry, different colors to enhance you. And the reason why we chose to expand upon the cat is because the cat is a great animal totem for advanced users, beginner users. It has adaptation, it has nighttime aspects. Most people need to get their circadian rhythms in order, and it also provides a gentle atmosphere for you to go into the realm of magic and transformation and dimensions, really at a protective rate. They're very great for protection. Now, this is an illustrated deck. I'm Dr. Olivia Tatara, worked with the healing artist inside of Surya Soul Sun to create this and many of the Yoga Healing deck card decks that are used to enhance intuition, create different pathways inside of the brain, and just unlock different types of intuitive capability, creativity inside of you. You can use them for psychic insights, but they're mainly to be used on yourself. You scrolling through them, you flipping through the cards, and we taught this a lot with the 10K Yoga Tarot many years back, that people would just spend classes with us just flipping through the deck one by one, embedding the image into them. And this is also recommended for all the decks. Now, specifically the Magicae Cattus Oracle is to enhance the totem of the cat, bring out the innate spirit of the cats inside of you, and also inside of each card it contains different symbolism, colors, cat breeds, and then a saying. It might mean something to you when you see it. The words, they might hold a specific meaning, but when they're put in a specific order, when they're pulled for your reading in particular, the combination is going to mean something a little different, and you might see the cat might speak to you, and the message might just be delivered telepathically, because the cat also shows us to be in tune with our senses, our sixth senses, the different realms of paranormal ghosts. This can protect you, but also enhance you. So the symbolism and the messages that are conveyed, they're meant to go deep into your spirit with intention when each card is meditated upon. Whichever card attracts to you, we're going to go through them on this presentation here today. And the spirit cats were released to us to really just guide you, not helping you guide others at this point unless you get certification with us, but so that you can guide yourself to a healthier life, a vibrant life, a more intuitive life, and develop your abilities. And this is for people if you really like cats. You know, there's a bunch of different cats embodied on these cards. Or if you want to expand on the magic of cats, you're into all animals, that's great. We are too. We are experienced shamans and shamankas in many different cultures, islands, and we use the cards to really bring light, but it's also one of our spiritual gifts. So you're seeing a few live. So cats have curiosity, an innate wanting to know about different things. If you have a cat and you know they roam around at night, they sleep during the day, they might have different hours, they like to eat food. So we look at the base needs of every single person and why we chose this deck to represent in a part of the Yoga Healing decks. Cats are very, very healing. Now, animals in general, you have to have a sort of responsibility and take care of them. So when you're able to do that and you have an animal as a pet, whether it's a cat, a wild animal, a dog, a fish, a bird, and I say wild animals or exotic animals too, because those specifically with their owners have an impact on the spirit of the owner. So only when the animal reaches its full potential in health, in hydration, in age, they're able to give back to you the power of their connection to the spiritual realm. And cats in particular, domesticated cats, and there's some bigger cats featured inside of this deck too that you might see. It really goes along into the magic of the cat ancestry.
Now, one of the biggest things, there's one cat inside this deck that's very magical because we own this cat. And then there's the spirit of this cat in this deck. See? And then we go to the one we fully own, the Siamese.
And Siamese actually made 2 appearances in this deck, and I'm going to pick them out of the deck. You'll see them in the slideshow. And we also encourage people to come in if you have any questions or your experience with these psychic readings, intuitive readings, oracle card readings. These are just a tool for us to connect, and if you really are going through something, this is an open space to help. We check the comments after the show and we'll respond with different videos so you can see exactly what you need. And if you think anyone else would enjoy this, cat cards, connecting to your spiritual senses, these are pretty cool. So I'm looking for the other Siameses because you wanted to look at these. We feature other cats like Burmese and Maine Coons and tabby cats, black cats, all different types.
And if you couldn't have a cat but always love cats, here's your chance to have a cat deck.
You'll own 55 cats that you don't have to feed.
That you don't have to feed.
But you're feeding your soul.
Maybe you are allergic. Maybe your spouse won't allow you to have a cat. You know, those controlling people. You're not allowed to have this. You know, those type of people. So everybody must experience, or is there a logical issue? Now you can own some cats for free. After you purchase 1 pack, you have them forever.
And this is just a starter pack, as we do with the 10K Yog and In Yog Healing deck store online. We have our 27 decks more coming out later this year. And these decks are starter decks specifically for what someone attracts to in their spirit, in their nature, even in their religion, because we're not just exclusive to one belief. We like to unify. So we have the cats here, and they're starter decks. There's 55 cards in this deck. We go up to about 100, 200, 300 in each deck, so it's complete. Once you find a deck that you really enjoy and you really like, then you're able to expand on that even more and even maybe master other decks. But we really make it clear you need training before you proceed to read others.
Now, for all you business owners out there, we did a great deal for you. Once you hit that link, depending on how many orders you order, you get them at a discounted price. It'll be shipped to you, your location. The only thing is that you are not allowed to say that you read with us. You can sell them, and then you can contact us to do classes virtually if your organization meets the criteria.
If there's some people that are really into what these cards have to offer, yes, we contact and have different stores such as metaphysical stores, bookstores, where our wholesale site for all of our specific color creative activation decks, they're available to buy at wholesale prices. And yes, there are discounts when you buy in bulk, and that's recommended, of course, because we want you to have the easiest way and the best deal possible, but also what's going to fit into your specific practice and niche. And we found like senses came up again. That's very nice. So there's some sensing going on.
And we have the orders and everything placed in a way that you can order thousands and it will be fulfilled in an order with an address all shipped to you. Okay? So that's what we want to let you know.
And then we're going to be live for a little bit more time. If someone wants to come in and say what they're going through, wants some additional help, hey, you want a card pulled personally for you, or you want a reading specifically in this deck, you can view more at suryasoulsun.com.
Let's do something nice. Okay, what one is that one?
Humility.
I don't even want to look at it. So humility, into the light, shining with a darkness, but a light, but an understanding the fright. So someone right now is frightened. They have a lot of fear, okay? And it's not just one person, it's a lot of you, because you all vibrate at that fear. So the humility is teaching you to be thankful for the land in which you breathe and eat, therefore you shall eat. See?
So we'll go into essence. Essence being, is that the search that you're looking for to find that true spark inside of you? Or do you really know where it's coming from? It's a pure source that, okay, maybe you see other people similar, but that doesn't mean that it takes anything away from your essence. So there's magic everywhere. Find the people, the group, the one, or maybe even find it inside of yourself, your tribe. Sometimes people might think that they're lonely, they're looking for something, they're looking for love, but when you look really inside of yourself, that's going to be your biggest teacher. And then you might attract your tribe in a different way, if that way or that time is not now. So as you see these cards flashing through the screen, we're not hiding anything here. We want you to see every single card inside, because it's going to be a different feel when you get them in your hands. Devotion. What's your devotion? Are you devoting yourself to the right people? So it's a little different here on Facebook. We have the screenplay of this, and on YouTube you are actually seeing the cards and the deck that we printed out. So again, people are looking for ways to stand out in the crowd, do different things. People were copying you before, people are copying you now. You might be branching off of someone else. Does it really matter? The consistency is what's going to stay.
So using understanding in this card is very enhanced. Okay? Look at that.
Magic.
Just look at it. Just feel that card. Feel it. Feel it. Let it sit in. That's the thing about this. If you had a projector, you can project each card onto your wall, onto your ceiling, onto your kid's house, a little house that you buy for your kid, whether it's a tent or... That's the magic. The magic in which we are fulfilled, in our destiny, in our purpose, in our life. Whose life are you in? Get into yours. Feel. See, because that's all you have is you. Nothing else. You. You determine your faith. God does not determine it for you. You know?
You know, they used to worship cats as gods. They used to worship many different things, knowing the potential inside. So where is the devotion? Is it to something that's fearing? Is it just something that it's what everyone else is doing, so you do it too?
So this deck gets you into you. It shows you the 55 faces of you. And now other people act. So we created this deck. The next extension to this is the faces inside the cats.
Ooh, yes.
And we'll be coming out with that shortly. But first we're trying to get this out, and we're only taking 20 people throughout the whole United States
To get certified.
to get certified, but only at levels. And if you already own a store, you can purchase these wholesale now, invite us as guests virtually, and you can have it taught at your shop. We will not be doing any special guest appearances, but we will have it where you and your group can come to Puerto Rico.
When you get certified in this deck, this is what you will get for the base and the back of every deck. It's the powerful card in the whole deck. It's the meditation cat. So when you buy it, it's a different back for the training, or for the, we usually do reading. The self is self-training because that's how you know when you feel these cards for you. And then when you get to a certain level, we give you the opportunity to get your master deck, where we also have double decks in all of our cards, which can give the same, but gives more of an insight to the person when you have duplicate cards. It makes the meaning more strong. Right now, this is just a single. And we're just going to flip through these cards here. We're going to let it go. And this is just what the cats represent inside of life. It goes the kitten stage, the young cat, the elder cat. And then if you get to a different area, it's wild cats. But every cat has an innate wildness inside of them. Each cat stands out by personality. So in a way, when you look at our different shamanism cards in this direction, it can be a download and a transmission and insight into that specific totem. Now, we also look at inside, we have the ability to connect with every single animal to have that balance. As people, there's some that you resonate with more. But we also recommend you not to limit yourself really to anything. So we give everyone the ability to have their personal likes and their choices. And it's really beautiful when you attune to these animals, the light they bring into your life. And this is for everyone, if they have cats, if they like cats, whatever. You've been through it before, you always like them. These cards are meant to awaken your heart too, to the color, to what's truly going on inside of your life. Now we have a comment that Mary wants a reading. Mary Shaw.
Mary Shaw, where is she located? I need a location.
Washington.
DC. DC. Okay, so now, Mary, you have to get out of your religious belief right now. You have to stay focused on your breath, and this is your first card.
Energy.
Where
are you putting your energy out that you might not realize and it's seeping out? This causes day-to-day functions to make you crash at the end of the day. Even though the card slid, everything has a meaning. So energy.
your energy, if you look at it, your energy, you're a little mixed up on your senses, which you're very sensitive. And let me give her an extra card. And what is that?
Elders.
Elders.
Card
So
41.
So your elders right now, you're at war with in a way, that it was conditioned in your family. So right now you're transitioning out of that, and you must pay attention more to the God within.
And for everyone, we have the sun here. A power that has been here before we have even been here. So it gives you the pure energy of essence. It allows you to connect to that primal force that's inside of you. And combined with the cat, it makes it that instinct pervades over emotion. Where the sun is not, the sun's still going to shine tomorrow, even if you're in a bad mood, even if you're in a good mood. So we look at the real power inside of the universe and how can you attune yourself to that power without feeling drained, without wanting that power so much. And then you get the power, but you use it to manipulate people, to talk bad in different ways. The cats can balance this for you, and you just look and you see what you need inside of life. So we got George in Washington, D.C. as well. Okay, interesting.
George in Washington, D.C. Let's pick a card for him.
Royalty.
Royalty. So there's something inside your essence that was denied a royalty, and you were denied a lot. And then from there was a little bit of greed, jealousy, hatred, so on and so forth, regular life. But there's something that you're going to have to be working on, and I'll pull the next card so you understand.
Balance.
Is balance. So you need a lot of balance in order to fulfill what you claim as a destiny as a man, to the identity of your consciousness. So whatever that may mean, but there's a lot of family issues deep inside, but everybody has them.
So if you're interested in something like this, the Cat Eye Magicus, the Magicae Cattus Oracle, you like cats, this resonates with you, you can view more at suryasoulsun.com, and you can read more about this and all of the other profiles for the oracle cards, and you can see what attracts to you. What do you attract to? This art is meant to call out to people so that they're able to awaken to the creative aspect inside of them. And we're here to provide healing service to Puerto Rico and worldwide. The phone number is 787-979-9938 for more information if you want to talk to someone personal. And thanks for watching. Again, if you want more readings with the Magicae Cattus Oracle, you can comment on this, and also you can comment anywhere on our pages that have this information on it, and we read the comments. So if you have an inquiry, we can answer your question inside of the next videos that we do.
Now remember, if you email us, now remember one thing, if we do book with you or do anything, see the Zelle or Venmo, and it must be booked in advance, and then from there you're understanding that we are not here to entertain you. We are here to help and assist, and you must be able to keep time like everybody else. And it doesn't matter what religion, what race you are, what education you have, that doesn't matter. You're here as a client, that's why you're coming, but it's more than a client. So we must let you understand and appreciate stuff. If you send an email and you don't give your telephone number, the email is discarded. And we will not be answering questions through emails. It's the wrong thing to do. You see that you stop all the leaks, all the little sneaks. That's inside our metaphysical warhouse program. That will be mentioned soon.
And we believe that when you're doing all this information, there needs to be connections to the natural world. So we provide the cards, the specific animals, the mythical animals, as you see in also the Dancing Dragons Oracle, different ways that you can attune to that aspect where the energy, it just keeps on flowing, it keeps on being recycled. It doesn't get stored anywhere inside of the body, of the emotions, because from there, different things can erupt. Illnesses, emotions. So don't give in to the hatred, the depression, the anxiety. Allow yourself to overcome it, and each one of these is like a little emotional support animal inside of a cat. So when you want to purchase the websites, the links, you can look up Magicae Cattus Oracle and you'll see this page here with these little kittens. And like we were talking about the pricing, there is the pricing here going up for wholesale depending on your use for this deck. It comes in a white box or shrink wrapped, and you can also choose different things. And the Dancing Dragons Oracle is also here at the Yog Healing store. See this store about wholeness and peace at the highest level. The original 10K Yog Tarot, all hand-drawn cards, all of these illustrated, healing artists giving their all. The Dancing Dragons Oracle. We're going to go into this more on another day for those that really want to enhance their magic. They really want to understand why they have the attractions to the other dimensions. How are you going to shift this where you're at now? Connect to what you want to have. It's all happening. Number 1, the crystal dragon. Everything is holographic. Going up to number 8 here with the amethyst dragon, deep neuro pathways. So there's 20-ish cards in this deck. All the decks having extensions, and we hope you enjoyed. Again, if you saw these cards and you do want a free reading, you want insight, you have any questions, you can look at any of these posts that we have. We'll find it somewhere, we'll get a notification, and we'll answer you.
When we read these cards, anybody that watches these videos, you're going to clear. So, but when you come to us personally and reach out, understanding and wanting to learn and study, then that's a different way of life, and that's what we teach. We teach a way of life. We do not conform in a way that is harmful, and we try to live an honest life.
It's the Magicae Cattus Oracle. Step into a world where feline intuition and ancient wisdom intertwine. In this video, we'll delve into the captivating universe of Magicae Cattus Oracle, where mystical cats become the gatekeepers of wisdom. Embark on an extraordinary journey as we unravel the secrets of cat magic, uncovering its potential to guide us with love and reveal the hidden truths of our existence. This video is an energy download of every single card in this feline magic deck, as we also viewed in the slideshow. And you can purchase these cards to use them for the full healing effects for your different life situations. So if you want to watch the video, you just scroll down here, and it's on the suryasoulsun.com page, but you can go on YouTube, Olivia Tatara Healing Arts, Surya Soul Sun, and there's many different versions of this with different healing music by different artists from all over the world, as well as just in-house Surya Soul Sun healing artists. So we thank you so much for watching, and you can go to the pages to view these videos here, and there's a couple versions. Get the download from the cards. This is the Magicae Cattus Oracle from Yog Healing Decks.